It was up for like a month.
Starting a little early. It's only 1 minute left. We got things up go.
I know Shadow.
And these are the
Then also
people.
let me into the room before they let you into the room. Because I was like, I can pick where I can. Yeah.
I mean, around this area is good because, like, we don't want to be too close to the screen otherwise.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't check.
You didn't get?
Zero escape 4. That would be something.
Did you have Shadow for them?
Oh.
Testing. There it is. What's up, everyone?
Woo!
All right. Everyone max vaxxed, negative, but feeling positive? Yeah? All right. It is 5:45. Let's get this panel started. Welcome, everyone, to Spike Chunsoft Inc.'s game panel for Anime Expo 2022. I'll introduce myself. I'm Alex. I'm a localization producer at Spike Chunsoft.
I'm from the marketing team. I'm very nervous, so please be nice to me.
So first panel, she's gonna kill it. All right, we have a bunch of really cool stuff to show you, some games to show you, and an announcement at the end, so stick around. So let's get started with one of the games that we want to show you coming out later this year. Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness. So, Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness is an adventure game, and there are two main ways to play the game. There's the Deep in Abyss mode, and then the Hello Abyss mode. So, yeah. So the Hello Abyss mode is the anime's story. So you get to follow Rico and Ray's journey as they try to get to the Seeker Camp in the second layer of the Abyss. Everyone who's seen the anime knows what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen the anime, don't worry, because you can still play this title and get involved in the story. So, Hello Abyss, as I said, is the story of the first season of Made in Abyss. So if you've never seen the anime before, you can play through this part of the game and it will retell the events of the story. You can see all your favorite characters, they all make a return. And we actually have both the Japanese and English dub. The anime dub cast have reprised their roles for both English and Japanese dub.
Nice.
But there's something strange about you. Until Rico told me, I thought you were a human.
I don't really even think of myself as a robot. What the heck am I in the first place?
All right, so that's the Hello Abyss mode. Very cool if you're an anime fan like me, definitely gonna play through that. But the second game mode is the Deep in Abyss mode. So in this mode, you actually get to create your own cave raider. You get to customize their features and sort of create your own story by challenging the Abyss yourself. Cool, so there are many things that you can do while you're taking on the Abyss. So there's different ways you can gather materials, so you can excavate and find minerals and metals and things. You can fish, fishing mini games. Can I give a You can also, of course, fight creatures as you encounter them and harvest from them. And you can also cook, cooking minigame. careful. Anyone who's familiar with the anime will know all about the curse of the abyss. So the abyss is such an enormous depth that if you try to go too deep and leave too quickly, you can suffer from various ailments. And those ailments are all seen throughout the game. You can have your character start vomiting, you might start hearing or seeing things that aren't really there, you can start taking bleed damage, all sorts of not good stuff.
The game is coming out on September 2nd this year, and it's coming to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Steam. And standard edition for this game is available for pre-order. We also have a really cool collector's edition. It comes with the movie-sized poster with the exclusive art done by the anime studio Kinemaster Trust. We also have the K Ratings notebook containing pictures and information about creatures, relics, and vessels. It's really cool, and you can also write down your own notes as you play that game. So yeah.
It's a really cool collector's edition. That poster is huge, and it's high quality cloth. It isn't actually paper. It's an enormous movie-sized 3-foot by 2-foot cloth poster. Very cool.
Available for pre-order. And Anime Season 2 is going to be available for stream on High Dive, and High Dive team, they generously gave us a discount code. Well, 30-day free trial code. You can use the AX22 code to watch the anime on High Dive for free for 30 days. We got a really cool exclusive video message from Made in Abyss author Akihito Tsukushi sensei. We're gonna play that right now.
ゲームの水を書いているつくしあきろです。ゲームの監修しました。オーゼンとかボンドルのもっと強そうに、もっとかっこよくしてくれ。生き物をもっと生き物らしくしてくれみたいなことを現場の苦労も考えずに、あれこれ口に出してきました。そうやって強そうにかっこよくなったやつらが、君のね考えたオリジナルの作品を応援してくれるのは、楽しみです。僕も楽しみにしてます。プレイします。はい。同時期、メイブラブスのアニメのセカンドシーズンが、やります。ついに行ったら二度と戻ってこれない深海要素の旅が、始まります。どんなアニメーションなのか期待してください。僕も期待しています。はい、漫画もね、頑張って書くんで、よろしくお願いします。See you!
We're really excited for you to play this game this year, so yeah, look forward to more information to come.
Okay, that was Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness. Let's get into another title, or titles, that are coming later this year.
I know what this is.
Double Pack will contain Chaos Head Noah and Chaos Child on one cartridge. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, Chaos Head Noah and Chaos Child are part of the Science Adventure series. I bet some people in this audience have heard of it. Okay, just making sure. Yeah, this Chaos Head and Chaos Child are sort of considered the origins of the Science Adventure series. So if you're a fan of Steins Gate, you should definitely check this out. So both games are sort of centered around this mysterious series of events called New Generation Madness. Without getting into too many spoilers, the lead characters of both games have to sort of thrown into these mysterious happenstances, these deaths, murders, suicides, and other bizarre phenomena that are happening all around Shibuya. and they have to team up and save the day. So Chaos Head Noah. Now this one's really cool because Chaos Head Noah included in the double pack is the HD remaster of Chaos Head. So everything has been remastered into 1080p, including the opening and including the songs as well. So this is a fully HD remastering of the original game, which came out more than a decade ago at this point. So yeah, let's get into the world of Chaos Head Noah, and we'll show you the opening movie. Yeah, so believe it or not, this game is rated M for mature. You wouldn't have guessed it.
So you can see some of the translation.
It went over the top. Yeah. So, also, Maiden Abyss is also rated M, if you want to believe it. Those characters are so cute, I hope nothing bad happens to them. Anyway. Back to Chaos Head Noah. So, the gameplay mechanic of Chaos Head Noah is called the delusion trigger. So at certain points in the story, you're going to be presented with delusion triggers, and you can either do a positive delusion or a negative delusion. And the idea is often that the positive delusions are happy fantasies, good thoughts, good things, and negative delusions are, of course, the opposite of that: fear, anger, aggressive emotions, those sorts of things. And depending on your choice of which delusion you go to, it changes the story pretty drastically. So you can effectively change the endings that you're going to get, the way the story is going to flow, depending on these triggers. And that was Chaos Head Noah. Let's talk about Chaos Child. So Chaos Child, this is actually the mapping trigger. And mapping trigger is, this is the first game in the science adventure series where the mapping trigger shows up. So this is pretty cool. So as you're putting together clues and notes and events and things that happen in the story, you are placing them on the map. And effectively, when you place things on the map, the information that's tied together logically, or maybe there's a relationship between two characters, something like that, they're actually linked together on the map and you can see it. And what happens is, if you map things differently or you put things in different places, you can actually cause the story to change. So in this way, the mapping trigger is sort of the lifeline of the story, and it chooses the directions that you take in the story. So just like Chaos Head, Noah, and Chaos Child, the delusion trigger returns, it's very similar to the previous game, Chaos Head Noah, except on this particular game, you can also choose to not select any delusion. So positive delusions, negative delusions, or you can just choose to let the scene play out without triggering anything. And again, just like the previous game, your choices here
Those are
will
ellipses.
affect the
They're
rest
the
of the
Japanese
story
text.
and
They just
choose
kept
which
intact.
line you travel down the story.
Oh, check out
How's
the
the
DLC.
Steelbook?
Oh.
And Steelbook Launch Edition is available for pre-order now. The game is coming to Nintendo Switch on October 7th this year. Steelbook comes with the really cool exclusive art drawn by the character designer Sumi Sasaki Sensei. Yeah. And the Steelbook Launch Edition also comes with a sexy game.
Just to preface, I did warn you all that this game is rated M. I did say that. We're going to embrace it.
Okay, now we have a big announcement to make.
Swimsuit then.
Yeah. Huh, yeah.
Chaos
Oh shit! There you go, boys and girls.
been very much anticipated from the fans, so we're very happy to finally announce that Chaos and Noah is coming to Steam on October 7th this year.
Thank you!
I guess they heard you guys.
Mimi has already answered plenty of Twitter messages about this, so here's your
Yeah.
answer. It's now officially public.
Yeah.
All right, the next title that we want to discuss in this panel is one that actually just released recently in North America.
I know.
That'd probably be...
That'd probably be the
All right, so you heard of this one, because I was a little bit, I was scared, very scared that it would just be dead silent here. But anyway. This is the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. For those of you who don't know, this game came out very recently. It is the story of dual protagonists, Mizuki and Ryuki, picking up from the smash hit a few years ago, the Somnium Files. Story with lots of different gameplay elements, including, most importantly, the ability to sync, which is diving into a subject's dream in order to extract information from them. So not only do you play as a special detective solving a series of different, let's say, unique events, you also get to travel into the minds and the dreams of the other people in the story and solve puzzles, learn information from them, and ultimately the story will diverge depending on your actions.
Do you know who edited and produced the localization version?
Thank you. I'm aware that there are at least 17 typos. I am keeping track. Just so you know, I am not perfect. So thank you.
My name is Kagami!
Yeah. I see the cosplay, I'm loving it. So, to celebrate the North American launch, we had a special fan art campaign. We had artists post to Twitter using that hashtag you see on the screen, and Uchikoshi, Kozaki, and Okada, and myself all selected our favorites to win.
Yeah, the person sitting next to me is cosplaying as Kagami.
There were so many beautiful fan arts. So have you seen them? If you haven't, you should click the hashtag and take
Get
a
on
look
that
at all
hashtag,
the
Ross. The
beautiful
art's
art.
incredible. Yeah, we were overwhelmed by how many entries we got.
This is the one Alex chose.
This is the one that I chose. From Twitter handle at Kosick Art or Kosick Art. It's a Q-O. Kosick Art. Okay, go ahead.
You know them? You know the artist? Oh,
Yay!
yeah.
Say I really like it. It's a really pretty picture. Alright. So my comments on the reason that I picked this art is this was a very difficult decision to make. I was surprised to see so many entries and in so many different mediums. I ultimately decided to pick this art because I love the theme of the game's dual protagonists and their AI balls in a fisheye, get it. I wrote, get it in parentheses, lens. The pose and the colors are so cool, and I love so many details like the hair and the eyes. Really great piece.
Next is the one the director Okada chose. It's beautiful.
So this one is from Twitter handle at @OnePetalRoseArt. And are you here?
I couldn't see them at all.
So here's what director Okada had to say. I always love fan art, cosplay, and various other creative work, so it's very difficult to select, and I couldn't make up my mind till the end. I chose this art because it made me the most super excited when I first saw it. The eye characters are beautifully well redesigned by Petal-san's style, and it was so much fun to look at it. What I love the most is the characters' poses. They seem like they are about to move at any moment. Also, it's cool that it's drawn by MS Paint, and I love the composition and the colors as well. In short, I dig it so much. Thank you to everyone who participated. I hope you enjoy Eye.
We'll send you the signed poster later. So yeah, I'll be in touch with you. Okay, next one is the one that was Yusuke Kozaki's favorite.
So this is from Twitter handle at Odiria, and here's what Kozaki had to say, character designer.
Yeah, unfortunately the glare is very unfortunate.
Thank you
but
all
well,
very much
not
for your
much I can do there.
participation. It was so much fun to select nominees, and I was thrilled to imagine all of you thinking about the characters, drawing and cosplaying with excitement. I'm happy to announce that the fan art drawn by Debilia-san is the one I
can't really do
chose.
anything about it.
I think it captures the real meaning of Somnium Files very well, and I can certainly feel the darkness and Mizuki's loneliness, along with the sound of rain and thunder that are hidden within a poppy, upbeat character and comedic conversation between them.
Oops. Good thing I don't know the
Next
context.
one was chosen by one and only Kotaro Uchikoshi.
Oh.
Google at nametake_cheese. He feeds us fans so good. Anyway, so this was Kotaro Uchikoshi's comments. To be honest, I couldn't really choose. I thought I would die because it was just too hard for me. The amount of fan art that I bookmarked while selecting was actually over 30. I chose MDH-san's work because I could feel the story out of it. It stirred my imagination thinking what kind of conversation these characters were having. I want to mention that I got enthusiastic by looking at the well-detailed designs, like the poster is written Tama instead of Tamiya. The driver and the boss are drawn in the animal signs, and the masks in the store are the ones that you can see in Boss's room in the game. Also, it's amazing that the I-1 characters are included. I think it's such a tremendous masterpiece, and I can't imagine how long it took and how much effort was put in to create this art. Of course, there was a lot of fan art with story and/or detailed design other than MDH-san's work. Art that made me laugh and cry, breathtakingly beautiful 2D and 3D graphics, extremely high-quality cosplay and plush, etc. Everything was just so great. I would like to say thank you to everyone who participated. Again, thank you so much.
could take a look at them on Twitter as well.
Not before. Missed the thumbs up apparently. Okay.
Yeah, we're giving these t-shirts out. Yeah, so we made these really cool Minky t-shirts, and if you happen to have a red ticket with you,
What?
We didn't have any tickets.
Yeah, you skipped our row.
if you happen to have the red ticket with you, those of you would get the t-shirts.
See us after the panel. We can exchange.
That is so weird.
Yeah,
They literally skipped our row.
Yep.
So they give it out. Because they're already in here.
We have a special announcement.
Basically, they were giving red tickets and lanyards, and the row I'm sitting in got skipped for some reason, even though we were like towards the front.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just telling the chat.
Yeah. There's other rows that are behind us. Oh, that looks like a Steins Gate reference.
Okay, okay, yeah. Alright, animated sprites. Oh, save data. Huh. Okay. Alright, cool, everything.
Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Steam. Yay! Highly anticipated Science Adventure Series Anonymous Code is coming to the West. This is the latest work by Steins Gate creator Chiyomaru Shikura in collaboration with returning staff from the Science Adventure Series. Very exciting! Yay!
This will be the evolution of the Science Adventure series. So if you're fans, I know some. I think I heard some of you earlier were fans of Science Adventure
Yeah, Xbox has been kind of a jerks of Xbox
But anyway,
games, to be
you
honest.
definitely want to pick this up when it comes west next year.
You might have already seen it in the trailer, but Steelbook Launch Edition will be available for pre-order after this weekend, July 5th, in North America and in Europe. Yeah, so it will come with a really cool Steelbook, but Steelbook Edition art isn't, we're not revealing that yet. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, you get to pre-order it very soon.
As soon as you come home from Anime Expo, you're ready to pre-order it. It'll be up on the 5th, right after this weekend.
We have a video message from Anonymous co-producer, Tatsuya Hatsubara. we're gonna play that right now.
はい、こんにちは。科学アドベンチャーシリーズプロデューサーの松原達也です。よろしくお願いします。先ほどのコーナーでもありましたけれども、今回初めてのローカライズとなるハウスヘッドノアを含むハウスヘッドノアハウスチャイルドダブルバッグを発売することになりました。ハウスヘッドノアは初めてのローカライズ作品になりますので、皆様発売されたら楽しんでいただければと思います。そして科学アドベンチャーシリーズ最新作アノニマスコードを7月28日に日本で発売します。2037年東京中野を舞台に若き作家高岡コロンが地形者3301という謎の存在が仕掛けるさまざまな謎や、そして世界を揺るがす陰謀をセーブ&ロードという機能を駆使して立ち向かっていく物語です。アノニマスコードは科学アドベンチャーチームが総力を結集して作成した自信作です。皆様楽しみにお待ちください。最後に企画原作の志倉千代丸からのメッセージです。
We'll be revealing more gameplay details, more character details, and more news announcements, so be sure to keep your eye out for that. Yeah. And that is it. That's what we wanted to show everyone. We hope you all enjoyed it. I hope there was some excitement. We're going to celebrate our first panel. We're going to take a picture.
That works.
Oh, great.
Okay, not too much. She's never going to want to do this again. Thank you very much, everyone. We hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy Anime Expo.
Thank you.
If you are cosplaying
I couldn't hear.
Characters from I or the Somnium Nirvana Initiative.
Yeah, we have Kagami right here.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go ask me.
Yes.
Go.
I'm gonna go ask for a lanyard. Literally skipped that road.
I know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like they
Alright, yeah, I think I'll get a lanyard.
Technically, we just didn't make it to the end of our row.
Yes, our road. Our entire road got skipped.
Technically, they didn't skip our row. She basically was doing.
That side.
Yeah, she didn't make it far enough to that side to
Yeah.
get back to us. Was the problem.
Yep. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Hope you guys had fun. The lodge should be open soon. See you guys later.